I'm John Beaudin. This is Rock History Music, and on this one with Chris Thompson, we talk about Nicky Hopkins, the late great keyboardist who worked with the Stones, the Kinks, the Who, the Beatles, Steve Miller Band, Jefferson Airplane, Rod Stewart, George Harrison, John Lennon, McCartney, Ringo Starr, the Hollies, Cat Stevens, Carly Simon, Harry Nilsson, Joe Walsh, Peter Frampton, Jerry Garcia, Jeff Beck, Joe Cocker, Art Garfunkel, Badfinger, Graham Parker, and many, many more. But he was sabotaging his own career. And he was in the band Night, the band that Chris Thompson formed after leaving Manfred Mann's Earth Band. We talk about the late, great Nicky Hopkins with Chris Thompson. Working with Nicky Hopkins, did you ask him about the Beatles and the Stones? And
Yeah, I did.
May he rest in peace. What stories that guy had, huh?
Well, I got a few Nicky Hopkins stories, that's for sure. On the road, he was very difficult to deal with, but he was just fantastic, Nicky. He was just, and I had to listen to the remaster of the Night albums, and of course Nicky played on them. And when I was listening to I didn't want to listen to it really. I thought somebody else should do it, but I listened to it and I just got hung up on what Nicky was playing. He was just so great, so great. He was just difficult on the road because he was Nicky, you know. He just, what can I say about Nicky? He drank too much and did a few other things too much, and he had no handbrake at all.
Yeah. I mean, Sympathy for the Devil, Give Me Shelter, working with the Kinks. Jeez, it's crazy. Yeah,
but he got himself out of that, or actually a friend of ours got him out of it. Took him to the Scientology, Fix Them Up Center or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
And they fixed him, and he ended up teaching there. And he was in good shape, really, really good shape.
Mm-hmm.
But he had hurt himself.
Well, sometimes it's too little, too late. Sometimes too, the body has to recuperate. We used to. In the old days, coming from a long line of alcoholics, we'd always tell each other, I'm not an alcoholic, but they'd always say, just don't drink all the time.
Yeah.
Let your body recoup, drink a lot of water, be fit if you're going to do it. By the way, Angel Station, I really like that album.
Me too.
To me, that was just I like when he experimented. I love the experimental stuff, but I'm a real music fan. I'm the one that, reads the liner notes. But in '79, I was graduating and like You Angel You, God.
Yeah.
God,
I was still doing that. I was doing 2 songs from that record when I retired at the end of last year.
You did the single, right? You did the first song.
What was the first song?
I forget what's that? I'll tell you.
We did I just did Angels at My Gate and You Angel You. I didn't do anything else from there.
Okay. I was listening to, I think on Spotify, I forget the first song on the album. It doesn't matter.
I definitely forget the first song on the album. But Angel Station, You Angel You became a fan favorite of my small group of fans with my Norwegian band. So, we played it everywhere.
So many Bob Dylan songs. A lot. I mean, he obviously Manfred was a huge, even before the Earth Band. Obviously, he the Mighty Quinn. I mean, so many Dylan songs.
Well, Manfred was a fan of songs, and it didn't matter whether it was Dylan or it was Bruce or whoever. He just could pick out some stuff, and it's like Davey's on the Road Again. I don't know whether you know that song. It's a Robbie Robertson, John Simon song. And if you could hear the original and what it ended up with, that was another big hit for us. I think it was on mandolin and Squeezebox. Dave on. Do you know that song, Dave is on the Road Again?
I don't think it was a hit in Canada. I don't know.
No, it was a big hit in Europe. You should listen to that. And yeah, it's crazy how he changed that song. He used to drive us mad. He'd sit down and play that song whenever he could find a piano. He's a crazy genius, Manfred. I mean, he really is. Now, unfortunately, he's still making the same record he was making 15 years ago. And he's kind of he's lost the ability to be able to do something and then put it away. He just keeps doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it, and think that's what will make it better. But
when you're doing like the all-star sort of thing, where there's a lot of different people, that's got to be. I mean, Randy Meisner told me years ago, because he can't do it anymore because he drank too much. He said he that was one of his favorite things. He's way more fun than the Eagles, he says.
Yeah. I've done some really great things like that. Really good. Yeah.
Because they're your peers, and obviously they're happy to see you. And or sharing the stage. There's something about that that's pretty special.
It's very, very special. Very special. I've done some pretty special things like that. I mean, Alan was great because there was 3 singers, but when we did that, we did the World, what was it called? World Peace Concert in Holland, and that was with Joe Cocker and myself and Candy Dulfer, and it was a good feeling. Always a good feeling to do those special, best of, rock, whatever they call it, rock meets classics, and all those kind of things that we've done. Really, really special.
Well, by the way, I liked your Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
Everyone, people, it's strange. Let me just say this. Sometimes people go, oh yeah, the obligatory Christmas album. I'm going, who doesn't like singing Christmas songs that'll get played every year?
I think I was very, very pleased with those Christmas songs because I thought we captured the Jingle Bells idea of songs, and I think we kept that going. And it was nice to do Silent Night, of course, because it's one of my favorites. And but I like the Get Ready. Get ready for Christmas. I like that.
Rick Wakeman. Well, the Christmas stuff, I'm always happy whenever any one artist that I love releases one because I love Christmas. So. We'll have more from Chris Thompson in the next few days. And if you're a member of our Patreon, you'll get access to the entire interview in the next few days. Make sure you comment on our video, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos on social media. We love it when you do that. We appreciate that. Join us every Friday for Friday Night Live. Sometimes we have guests. We always have a good topic. But if you want to support the channel, there are links in the description. You can join our Patreon as mentioned. You can make a donation, buy a t-shirt, spread the word. We'd appreciate that. I'm John Beaudin. This is Rock History Music.